Okay, so I cut a block out, and this is going to be on the back of the seat where the two diagonal braces come through. So I'm going to mark the depth of the tenon with my marking gauge. Once I find it, let's see now. Okay, found my marking gauge, so now I can use it to mark the depth of the tenons. Just like that. Okay, so I've marked the depth of the tenons all the way around. Now I have to find my depth cutter so I can set the depth of the saw. Hang on a second. Aha! I found it. That's my depth gauge for to check the depth of the saw cut. So now I can determine that. 1 1/4 inches by, let's see, 1/2 inch deep. Okay, now I set the depth of the saw cut. Now I'll make the cut once I find my hearing protection. Now let's see now. Okay, found my hearing protection. So I can make the first cut. Okay, now I can measure off the thickness of my tenon by using my, it's called a compound, I forget the name of it. But anyway, I know what I want. Now I gotta find it. Let's see. Compound square, that's what it's called. That's what I needed to measure the depth of my tenon. So we'll make it, let's see, I'll make it 3/4 of an inch thick. It seems pretty sturdy. Now I can make the second cheek cut and measuring the depth of that. Okay, here we go. Now I'll cut off the cheeks by using my tenoning jig. And I gotta find that. Let's see. Okay, found the tenoning jig. Now let's set this thing up to cut the cheeks off. So now that I have it cut, I can check its accuracy with my calipers. I'll look for them. Aha! Fooled me. They were where they belonged. That's why I couldn't find these. Okay, let's check the thickness of these. I was shooting for 3/4 of an inch. Got 0.72. A nice long tenon there, so that'll make up for it. So the last thing I have to do is cut the cheeks off. Going to hand cut these last two pieces off. So what I have to do is cut into the back of the seat bottom a mortise for this 3/4 inch thick tenon to fit into, and I can't fit the seat under my mortising machine, so I'm going to have to do it on the drill press, and I'll use the 3/4 inch spade bit, but first I have to find it. So right here, no problem.